Nipsey Hussle to us was our shining black prince. Nipsey was our hero. He was a champion to the underserved. He was a role model to our youth.
Annenberg Media's Cecil Hannibal is live outside of Hussle's clothing store in South LA with the latest.
Brothers and sisters, give me Zechariah chapter 14. We have to seek God's face.
The tension is high here in Crenshaw right now because people are mourning the loss of Los Angeles rapper Nipsey Hussle. Now, if you look behind me, you can see hundreds of people are gathering to mourn his loss. He was shot yesterday right in front of his store, the Marathon clothing store. Paramedics picked him up and took him to the hospital where he's pronounced dead in the hospital. But let's talk about who Nipsey was as a person, right? We know he was a rapper, he was Grammy nominated, but to this community, he was much more than that. He was an entrepreneur, he was a father, and he helped build this community, right? He bought this because he believed that entrepreneurship was the way to build his community up even more. Now, police have some leads as to what happened, but there's nothing concrete, so we're still waiting to get more information on why Nipsey was killed in his own neighborhood. When I talk to people, they're hurt because this was his neighborhood. He's from Crenshaw. He was born here, and he believed in this community, and the fact that he was killed here is really hurting a lot of people out here. If you look, you can take a look, you can see all these people, you can see a store. Over there, there's people bringing candles, people with pictures, people are out here trying to celebrate his life, even though there's a lot of mourning going on. And just to add something else, he was actually meeting with the LAPD tomorrow to discuss gang violence and how to stop that in this area. So there's a lot of emotions, a lot of confusion, but at the end of the day, people are hurt. They lost who they felt like was their own. People out here felt like they knew who Nipsey Hussle was because he was a part of their family, he was a part of their Crenshaw community. Now, I can honestly say that this neighborhood will never be the same. That's what people have told me, and honestly, the way these people are reacting right now, I believe it. I'm gonna go ahead and send it back to you guys in the studio. I'm from Cecil Hannibal, from Annenberg Media. We're in Crenshaw.
Let's check back in with our reporter Cecil Hannibal, who is speaking with one of the many fans in front of Hussle's store. Cecil?
I'm here with Steve. He's a fan of Nipsey Hussle's, and he even owns a barbershop down the street. So, Steve, I want to ask you, what did Nipsey Hussle mean to you?
What he meant to me, not only as a rapper or a businessman, but he also meant more than that. It was deeper than that. It was more like of a motivational inspiration, energy that I gravitated from to do what I had to do for day-to-day life. Decision making. To keep going, to pursue your goals in life, that he meant a lot in that way for me to really push myself,
And so tell me, what are the fans planning for his memorial today?
Well, right now I think we have the vigil going. We were gonna have a walk, but that got canceled. So we got like about 50 candles. We got some more people coming with candles. So we're gonna do a prayer vigil. So far, that's what we got going on.
And so you're here with your son, right? Yes. He'll never get to, he won't get to see Nipsey in person, but
he got to meet him once.
He got to meet, he actually got to meet, he got to meet Nipsey.
Like about a month ago. Yeah.
So are you gonna make sure your son knows who Nipsey Hussle is?
Oh yeah. I mean, when I put on his music at the shop, when I'm cutting up, he starts dancing to it, or he'll start staring at the TV, like looking at it.
And so one thing I want to ask you, what type of legacy will Nipsey have for this Crenshaw community?
The legacy, the type of legacy, I think a motivational. I think it'll motivate to make people entrepreneurs.
Okay. People that continue to build businesses.
Yeah. He left behind the blueprint.
Thank you, Blueprint. Thank you so much for talking to us. We're gonna go ahead and send it back to the studio, guys.